say we played good game. It was just hard luck that we lost, but again, we had a slow start. Then at some point we pick it up. The energy was there. We lacked some misses. The execution was not good enough, but I believe we gave a good account of ourselves. Yeah.
And George, especially on court, it seemed that there was a lot of tension. Can you talk us through what you thought that was about?
Yeah, I was kind of let my focus down as well as other guys on the team, I believe. And when the team decided to play the game, I think mentally we weren't ready. And then from that point on, the other team took a large lead, and we had to fight back the rest of the game, which was very tough because they were making shots and they played really well together.
And just
well, at that point, I believe that we were trying to get what the defense gave us. And as I said, we're a much better team than what we showed today. So, the guys who were taking those shots, we know they can make those shots, so we trust them to shoot them. But today they weren't falling, and, it's hard to see in the dark.
I'm gonna.
KPA just got beat by Urunani 72-43. Let's just talk about this. KPA coming into this, remember I made a video yesterday saying that KPA were considered the underdogs. Looking at the way they came out in the first time they played in the first round, they beat BAL Club, they blew them out, and they dropped a game against KPA. The record as they entered this game was 1-1, and this was a game that was pretty difficult. I was pretty unsure. I was not sure if KPA made the adjustments that they needed to make so that they can be able to beat a team like Urunani, because Urunani, they're on pace to finish on top, and there's a high likelihood that they might punch their ticket to the BAL because there are only 3 slots left. This was the best chance that KPA has in at least, picking up an upset. We're matching up against Cape Town Tigers tomorrow, then the NBA Africa the day after. So it's pretty vital, it's pretty important to see what KPA are going to do moving forward, given the fact that we have been handed this loss by Urunani, and it was a blowout loss. But looking at the game, it was just from the start, from the jump, it was just, I just say stage fright, because there's this time KPA weren't able to get a shot off. They were able to get consistent scoring in the second half, but in the first half their scoring was just non-existent, and they were only able to score 13 points total out of, they were outscored by double digits. At the end of the first half, it was 36-13, and KPA in the first quarter only scored 5 points. I mean, that's 2 buckets and a made free throw, or 2 buckets, 1 field goal and a 3. So it was just abysmal. And moving on even to the second, it was just the same script, 18 for Urunani and KPA 8. So you could see it was somewhat of a stage fright or something, because they were playing in Joburg. There was one of those stages that they were expected to perform, and them coming out like this was not expected. But I mean, I expected them to at least trade blows a bit. I know they made some retooling on the roster. They brought in 3 new guys in there. Victor Dendo wasn't joining them. Ariel Okar wasn't joining them. Those are players that were in the other time they competed in the road to the BL, but a few weeks ago. But here they tried out the players that play mostly in the Kenya Basketball Federation. They tweak the roster a bit, but a roster that's pretty decent. But honestly, they weren't able to come to fruition, especially throughout the whole game. And it was such a thing that I saw. It was turnover after turnover, not taking care of the ball, and not being relaxed in the players, especially in the first half. You could see the Urunani side were just grabbing them steals, and especially rebounding. KPA were really they were really letting go of those boards, because there was this time I saw Urunani just grab a couple of offensive balls, 5 of them, and they, after the shot clock, when the ball hits the rim, gets back, they grab the rebound again, attempt again, and KPA were just wide open, especially on the inside. You're not getting like consistent defense. You're not getting consistent shooting, especially from deep. You could see KPA were not able to shoot the ball, especially from outside, at a consistent rate. And even when they attempted, it wasn't going in as per the usual, like the way they've been playing. But honestly, hopefully they're able to change up a bit, because Cape Town Tigers have matched up against the NBA Africa team right after. So hopefully KPA are able to check that game, so they can be able to have a way or find a way to stifle Cape Town Tigers offense, and also like prepare offensively. Because one thing I saw was there was no number one, number two, number three option. You're just seeing like players just playing a bit of freestyle basketball. I'm not sure what the coaching staff were doing at the time, but man, it was not a good look at all. And if they carry on like this, we're just going to be knocked out, because they have to find a way to be able to take care of the basketball, have some consistent offense. The only thing that we need is consistent offense and getting back on defense, because and the ability to draw fouls, because at this time the KPA side were not even drawing fouls from the Urunani side. Urunani were drawing fouls from the KPA side and going to the line more times. So as the lead ballooned in the first half, you could see half of their points they were getting them from the charity stripe, and that is something that KPA are not able to do. They were not attacking inside, and they were settling for the three. Now when we got into the second half, I mean, you could see like they were trying to at least attack, and they went to the line a couple of times. So settling for the three ball, there has to be a mix, and being able to find a way to have a balance of how to be able to at least attack was especially important. It was very vital for the team, and having the ability to adjust in game, especially this coming from the coaching staff, they have to at least find a way to stifle that offense that they're being set on, and marking those guys that are getting hot. Because I just saw a situation where a player's getting hot, they get a dunk, the easy transition points, not calling a timeout, calling the team back to really strategize. So it was just freestyle basketball out there, especially for KPA, and that's not the basketball that wins games, especially in the road to the BAL, or even FIBA. So they had to adjust there. So I'm optimistic. I was very optimistic when I made that video yesterday, just talking about the way KPA have been playing. But looking at this game, it's just so disappointing. You're seeing those players, they're not able to like match the intensity of the competition. And if they carry on like this, Cape Town Tigers are just going to whitewash us. And that's not a good look for especially the KPA side and also the NBA Africa team. So we don't want to go down 0-3. And getting out of that hole, it will be another year removed, because all that effort, all that hard work getting to that position and not being able to, finish it through and see it through, that's not a good look. So hopefully KPA are able to at least adjust and be able to at least steal that win from the Cape Town Tigers, because they're just coming off blowing out the NBA Africa side. So if they're able to upset Cape Town Tigers, maybe we'll have a chance. But if they won't be able to do it, it's just going to be it for us. And we're just going to go back to KBF and, the KPS are just going to go back to KBF and just redo it all over again, which is not a good look. But hopefully things take a slight turn for the best. And, optimistic. KPA have done us proud, but that blowout is just watering down, all the progress that they've made. So I would prefer if the game was very close and they beat us when the game was like at least clutch, like 6 points, 6-point spread, not like double digit spread. So hopefully we're able to get to that position where we're able to be in the BAL. I'm still not throwing in the towel. Maybe after tomorrow, my opinion might change if KPA just play well. But if they continue playing like this, man, it's just the end of the road. But please be sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notification posts so that you never miss any new videos I'm coming out with, because I'll just be coming out with videos just giving my 2 cents on what I've seen And I'm out. Peace.
Both of you.
I believe we shot pretty bad from the three today. As I said, there are shots that we can make, so hopefully next game they'll fall.
Coach?
Yeah. We had a bad day on the shots, and we have pretty good shooters in the team, so it was just a bad day on the shots. So I believe in the next game they will drop.
Is that something?
Play your set plays as they were.
Sincerely, we prepared well. We really worked hard on the preparation for the championship, for the game. I'll not take maybe I'll not mention about the guys get frustration with the light and everything. I'll just emphasize that things just didn't work for us. I don't know if it was, maybe out of nervousness or maybe, I just don't know. But the kind of belief, and I just believe in my players, and I just hope and pray that they could have done better than whatever we did. Hopefully, coming the next game, we'll give a good account of ourselves. Yeah.
It could work in your favor.
Yeah, as I was saying, we were taking what the defense gives us, and it's basketball. So some days you miss shots, some days you make them, but at the end of the day, you just got to continue to play hard. So this tournament is consecutive games, back to back to back. So anybody can win at any moment. So tomorrow's a new day. Got to put this game behind us and just come out ready to play tomorrow.
Thank you very much, and good luck for your next game.
Thank you.
Thank you.